This is Mellisa Littleton hosting Community Spotlight. Today I'm joined by humanitarian, activist, feminist, entrepreneur, and new mom, the beautiful Miss Zeynab. And she is the founder of Miss Africa Washington State, and joined with her are 5 of the contestants for the upcoming pageant, Miss South Sudan and Miss Gambia. Welcome and thank you all for taking the time out to talk to me today.
Thank you, Mellisa. Thank you so much. It's really an honor being here.
Oh, I'm honored to be in your presence. I mean, you have quite the resume, right? I mean, very impressive. I've been really looking forward to this interview and just kind of getting into your mind of how you do it all, you know? Because I'm a mom, and I don't know how you manage a foundation, a pageant, going to school, and motherhood. So how do you do it?
I know, good question. Yeah, so I do it with so much love. I don't even feel like it's a challenge. Like I do it with so much love, a lot of passion. So yeah, pretty much.
So, well, we're here now to talk about the Miss Africa Washington State, and this is the second year.
Yes.
So what inspired you to found this?
Thank you. So anyway, I came here in 2011. When I got here in Seattle, I just noticed that as young African women, we really didn't have a platform, like a place where we can come together, a place where we can empower, support each other, and uplift each other in whatever we do in life. So I noticed that many of us, we go to school, we go to work, and we come home. That was it. So by the way, I was Miss Senegal USA 2015. So, and I journey in pageantry. So that's pretty much what inspired me to start a pageant here in Seattle, and I called it Miss Africa Washington State Pageant. So a platform where we can come together and support, a platform where young girls can learn and acquire skills that I myself have acquired through pageant. So that's pretty much what motivated me.
You started in pageantry. Like, when did you start? What has been your journey? And how have, obviously we see that you're utilizing it now to create a path for new people to come up and go through that industry as well. But how did you do it, and what was your journey?
A good question. So when I was in Senegal, I have always been into fashion, modeling, things like that. But in back home, I couldn't do it much because my grandfather was like the imam of the mosque. So, so you can imagine how it was so. Back home, we're not even allowed to wear pants, jeans, no way.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I've always been passionate about it. So when I got here, I was living with my dad and mom, and my parents are very open-minded. And whenever I said, Dad, I want to go to club or I want to hang out with my friends, they were very okay with that. I'm like, okay, I think. So then one day I was lucky enough to meet a wonderful guy I call now my mentor, Mr. Davis from DC Production, who told me about the Northwest African Queen. I'm like, oh, okay, this is something I can do. And then I did the Northwest African Queen in 2012, representing Senegal. So I didn't win, but then that pageant pretty much opened up new opportunities, new doors for me, and also I gained you know what, I think I can do other pageants. So from that pageant, thanks to Mr. Davis, I was able to, in 2015, I went to DC to represent Senegal at the Miss Africa USA. We were like 25 contestants, and I made it to the top 5. I didn't win still.
Hey, the top 5 is amazing.
I know, I made it to top 5. It was great. And in that pageant, I met wonderful people. I met friends that up to today we still maintain a good relationship. And I've become a different person, a different lady, thanks to what, the pageant, the platform I had. And during that pageant, my platform was female genital mutilation. I don't know if you have heard about it before.
I've done my research on you.
So anyway, my platform was helping people to understand the health-related issues of female genital mutilation, because female genital mutilation is illegal, and in most countries, in Africa. So when I came in the U.S., I want to really, use the platform, Pageant platform, to talk about, to educate my people here to understand the short-term and long-term, psychological and physical trauma of female genital mutilation. So I think, in order to go into depth into the topic of female genital mutilation, that will be another interview for us. Yes. But pretty much that was my platform, and then I came back to Seattle. That's when I came up, everything I've learned through those pageant competitions. I came here, I'm like, you know what, I think I can use the skill I gained from those pageants to start a pageant where my other sisters can also gain from it. That's where we came up with the idea of Miss Africa Washington State
Wow, well,
Pageant.
congratulations.
Thank you.
What an accomplishment. Your
Thank
second
you.
pageant coming up here September 6th, correct?
September 9th.
Oh, September 9th.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
September 9th. So what is the audition process for all of these ladies? How do you choose who participates in the pageant, and how many participants do you have?
Yes, so the way the pageant is set up is in order for a young lady to be part of the pageant, they have to be between 18 and 26 of age. They have to be a college student, because we want whoever is going to be the winner to be able to represent us as young Black women here in Seattle in a very doing a lot of public appearance. So it's very important for the girls to be in college, and yes. So and then the last requirement is we have $100 registration fee like any other pageant out there. So once the girls meet those criteria, we get them together for audition. So the audition is set up in a way that we have we have judges that will come in, and this year we hosted it at the Red Line Hotel, the same place we have in the pageant. And we had how many judges? I think like 8. Yeah. 8 judges, and the girls up at the audition, and they will ask general questions. And I don't recall the questions, but they were like general questions, and really did well at the interview. And that was the audition. After the audition was on April 15. No, April 15 or 16. I don't know. 15. Okay, good. And then after the audition, we started the rehearsals. So the rehearsals are pretty much every other Saturday. We get the girls together and we invite someone who is we do invite people who are doing well in whatever they do in Seattle, like people who are good with public speaking. Some of the coaches, they work with the Seattle Fashion Week, or they own their own non-profit organizations here in Seattle. So we invite people like that to come in and coach the girls on. Actually, we had one of our guests was Miss Tacoma USA. We had Queen Devon. She was Miss Black USA 2015. So we had people like that. They came in and coached the girls on how to walk, how to pose, how to speak in public, how to deliver a speech in a timely manner. So that's pretty much what we have been doing to get the girls ready for pageant night, September 9th.
All right.
Yes.
So how many? I know we have 5 today, but is there more participants?
Yes, total we are 13 contestants.
13.
Yes. Last year we had 11, so this year we have 13.
Okay. So I actually have been, I don't want to say Facebook stalking, but I've been trying to learn, about all of you guys, right? To get ready for my interview.
Sure.
And someone here has already received a title, Miss Fitness.
Yes.
So what did you do in order to earn the title of Miss Fitness?
I had to really step out of my comfort zone and pretty much motivate people to go on Facebook and vote and like. And my father helped me a lot with the votes because he knows a lot of people that have families and a lot of young kids that have Facebook. So he asked all of them to vote and share. So I had everyone sharing. Was talking to me and saying, hey, we support you from there.
Wow.
We're here for you. And here I had to pretty much go to around Ivorians and ask them, hey, I do this, I do that, please vote for me. So yeah, it was really stepping out of my comfort zone and asking people to support and also motivate them to actually work out and exercise, because that was also important for me.
Well, that's good preparation for after the crown, right? So
Yes.
whoever wins, that's the next step. That's getting everybody together and motivated for your cause. So what is your cause, Miss Ivory Coast?
My platform.
Yes, your platform.
So I am fighting against medicine black market, especially in Abidjan, because it represents 20 to 25% of the pharmaceutical sales, which is a lot to me, and it's very dangerous. It kills a lot of people every year, and I would love to raise awareness of the.
Well, while we're at this question, could everybody share what?
Hi everybody, this is Fatu Matajanta, and I represent the beautiful smiling coast of the Gambia. And my platform is about bringing awareness to depression and how depression affects everybody's emotionally, in every way of life you can think about it. And so my goal is to bring opportunities for the younger generation to have ways to release that anger, that energy through, it could be sports, art, singing, anything you believe in, pretty much. And so having those, having those opportunities for them could be so much helpful, because as a 13-year-old, I went through it and it was a lot, and I didn't have anybody to help me out and uplift me. So now being in the Miss Africa Washington State pageant, oh my God, it's been amazing, and having these wonderful women around me, it's a way of releasing depression. And so things like that, how Zeynab is willing to work hard and give us about